Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing some heads. I'm going to kind of just draw some heads without references and see what I can do. I've been practicing, but I haven't really drawn them without references, so we're just going to see how many heads I can draw now that I've been practicing. Or I guess see how good of heads I can draw. Now we're going to try... I should grab a pen. I've been doing this with pen. I'm gonna grab a pen. I'm gonna do this one in pencil. And then we'll do the rest in pen. So that I can't erase. That circle's not perfect. I feel like this chin's a little long. Could have bent that a little less. But that's not bad. I never know where the neck goes, so... Even when I'm using a reference, I have trouble placing the neck. So I still have places to improve upon. But that's not that bad. Alright, let me grab my pen. Right here. Got our pen attached to Gerald. And then, or Gerald. Write down the time to make sure the pen is working. Not very well, but it's working. Let's go ahead and try and do that exact head again, but with a pen. And see if we can get it better. Alright, that's a little wide. These aren't going to be perfect circles, but that's fine. A lot of the times I actually like to start with drawing this circle before I draw the chin. Sometimes I do that before I even make the center line. Because sometimes it's just nicer to do everything else before you get your center defined. Yeah, not the best. I could have probably smoothed that out a little bit. Still don't know what to do with the neck. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's just not great. Now, what do we do? Excuse me, sir. Don't turn off. Not using you. But, whatever. Let's go ahead and draw literally the exact same thing. Actually, no. Let's go ahead and draw a forward one. Like, never draw forward faces. Even while practicing, I avoid drawing faces that are facing forward because I just think it's kind of boring looking. But those aren't very even, but that's fine. That's why I do need to practice this though, is because I like never make those sides even. Go like that. Chin's a little too long. Here's where the ears would be. Alright. Yeah, it's not bad, it's just a little disproportion. It's fine, it's fine. What are we going to do for the next one? Let's go ahead and go like this, right here. Perfect. Now, go like this. Kind of wish I would have done that a little more forward. Honestly, we can just pretend like that line's not there. And just draw the face, and then we'll just draw a better line after. Alright, and not perfect right there, but that's fine. Whoops, kind of bent that line weird. This is also not angled exactly correctly, but sometimes it's hard to angle ellipses correctly. Alright, go like that, and give her a neck. Sure, her shoulders right here. She's going like this, and yep, sure, perfect. That's not bad. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. I don't know how to do this without references. I'm like blanking on any pose except for these two. I don't count that one. Just like that. Literally basically this, but just tilted. I don't know. Alright. Go like that. Go like this. There. Add that. Here. And go ahead and shorten that. This is, I can already tell you right now, that's not far in enough. There. Go ahead and bring that up. Go like this. Go like that. Let's see. That's angled wrong. Yeah, this one's definitely not as good. Now this is actually what I usually do when I draw the necks, is I give it a little this thing, and sometimes I turn it into a collar, just depending on if I messed it up or not. Alright, this I would cross out. What I practice, the ones that I think aren't that good, I cross out. If I can find a page. Is this the last one I did? This is the last one I did, right here. There's none that are actually crossed out on it. That one's crossed out. No, it's not. There. That one's crossed out. If I really don't like them, I put 2 crosses. But, yep. That's still open, that's fine. This is a lot harder without references, because I should close that, actually, so I can't use it as a reference. Well, that's not closed. Well, that's fine. That's nothing on that, so that'll work. I think we're just gonna draw 9 for the sake of just time. I don't know. Maybe we'll draw another bonus one. Maybe we won't. I feel like a lot of times when I add this little indent, it's always wrong. But I want to add it, and I'm gonna keep adding it until I get it right, because I want to be able to draw faces like this, like with like the much more 3D looking. I want to be able to draw them like that, so I'm gonna keep trying at it. I was originally avoiding drawing heads as much as I could, but now that I've been doing it for a while, I actually do quite enjoy doing this. So I probably won't be avoiding it nearly as much. And I've even started putting expressions on them. None of these are getting expressions because I need references for the expressions. Because I can't even think of what they look like. Actually, a lot of times when I'm doing expressions, I will use my own face as a reference. I'll grab my face and see, like, what shape are my eyebrows when I do this emotion or whatever. Which that seems to actually help me, because I can usually get better shapes when I do that than when I'm actually using a picture reference. Alright. I don't know if that's like a secret technique or something, but I don't know. Helps me. Alright. And then I don't have to look for freaking expressions. Mainly like references. I hate looking for references. It's really annoying. Alright, we're gonna try to do one from the under angle. You know what I just realized? I don't think I've done any from above. Like at all. Like not even in my practices, I don't think. I don't know. We're gonna try to do this one from above. Kinda like how with that one freerun drawing, but we're not doing that exact pose. Alright. I totally should have tried that. I mean, I still could, but I don't really want to, which is why I didn't. But I should try other art trends the next time I see them. A lot of times I see art trends and I completely forget that I'm an artist. I could totally try those. Same with animation trends. I should try some of those just simply because I need more practice with animation. this is not angled very well. We're just going to put one cross through it because it's not terrible, like a terrible head. It's just not what I was going for. Before I'd go like this, I went like this so you could see the bottom of the chin. No. Pretend like that's not there. What are we doing? Doing a head this way for some reason? Sure. Why not do it sideways, right? Extra challenge. Extra challenge to draw it sideways. Alright. I'm not turning my head either. I'm keeping my head straight this way. See if I can draw it sideways. That's not bad. I mean, that's in the way, but that's not bad looking. How long is this? If this is only 11 minutes. I did that in 11 minutes. Oh, I guess I'm not using references. I'm not going off anything, so that makes sense. I was like, it's way faster than I normally do it. Alright, we're going to do one more. We're going to try to take this one slower. And we're going to try to get that looking up perspective like we were trying to earlier. But we're going to get this one better. We're going to do this one better. We're going to take more time with it. Take more time. Do what needs to be done. Like thinking about it before we put the lines down. Think about it. Go like this. It's not going perfectly, but it's not terrible looking so far. This line's a little misplaced anyways, so we don't need to follow it exactly. Alright. There we go. Yeah, definitely not perfect, but I have done worse. I've done much worse. I used to be horrible at drawing heads, and now I can do this, which is pretty coolio. I actually have some of my old head drawings right here in this math notebook. Pay no mind to the math. Or the detention slips. I never even went to high school. I didn't have the chance to go to detention. See, here's some of my old trying to draw heads. Definitely much better now. Anyways, that's going to be it. I might draw like a couple more. I don't know.